It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi. First up, it's the Pac-Man making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers. All the talking has been. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That counter shot lands. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Just missing with the uppercut. Missing with that jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. What a massive upset this would be. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Misses with the right uppercut. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which fighter will say no mas? This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him, you've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Catch and shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... Oh, wait a minute. Can they finish it? And down goes the artist. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So it's plan B time after being knocked out. Oh, on to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Good counter punch. Just avoids the left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. Nice counter. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You've got to get knocked out. No rest for the weary. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite, a pickpocket him.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab does not score. That counter punch caught him clean. They are giving us a high-tempo show. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Boxing. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter-punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Just missed with that hook. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... On to the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Holding nothing back here. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can...
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. So much. tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knock. Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that straight left. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Incredible work rate. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. And that will do it. What a victory. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
doing? Come on, you're switching off. Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win the...
Back